And so there you have it, the completion as it were. And what can you say to that level of evidence? Largely of their own sayings. It is hard to accept, as so much of it rises to levels of evil that goes way beyond most people's boundaries of where evil resides. These are not Jews at all. They are a parasitic, harvesting race of beings, darkened souls beyond redemption in my opinion, and if people push past the fear of critiquing these people, so will everyone else agree. They have no regard for any race on this planet, including the suffering Jews because of their greed and psychopathy. And one hopes people have sympathy with the Jewish people, with them having been tarnished with the same brush under the banner of being Jewish. These are a separate breed of people. They are nothing to do with our types of human. They are, to use their own terms, schleppers, Schwartzers, inbred pigs of the most evil nature, and the world must join as one to free us of their evil and parasitic culture. They are not Jewish, they are the Hebrew Anunnaki, and after this, it is way past the time that the council stepped in and removed them from this planet once and for all and sent back from whence they came, onto the Draco homeworld, along with their black cult, sun cult brethren. In the future, and perhaps the near future, we will have to change all aspects of society and life on this planet, as their whole structure was designed for harvesting, death wars, sacrifice and extinction programs, and it all will have to be ended. At some point, we will need a global address to change the whole dynamic and begin to tell the disbelieving public the real truth, no matter how harsh it is to the people. What is harsh is those who have spoken the truth have been murdered, injured, lost their homes and livelihoods, and or threatened by their system, all for just telling the truth. And the truth tellers have ran the gauntlet of the disbelieving, mind-controlled public for years, and the only way to end that is a global address and begin to tell the tale to what will be a very shocked planet. And this series goes some way to delivering the truth for those who are ready to receive it. And even then, many of you were shocked to the core of the content and the levels of evilness that has gone on here. Can you imagine what the believers in the lie will feel? And this is why we will turn this into a book and possibly an audio file as well next year. So what happens next? Well, in some way we at THI have already started planning for the future with the People's Club and the communal gatherings. And this has to require everyone to participate to make our venture work. And the reality of that may well unfold within the first 2 months of the next year. We have started planning, creating and living a new way, as all of the old ways failed us all. New ways to teach, govern, business in a cooperative setting, grow and feed, housing, jobs, developing new ideas in a fair and equitable way. That involves all colours, races, the former religions, cultures all learning the TPC way of need not greed, caring and sharing, cooperative, not comparative and competitive. And if the majority all adopted those traits and lived by them, this world will change once and for all. We have to develop new ways of future thinking, critical thinking, and relearn basic common sense again. We have to learn to grow as an adult species, not the childlike levels we witness all over the world now. We have to develop a world where the children can grow without fear, threats, violence, poor or no teaching. Learn to be self-sufficient, learn to be part of the change, and everything must be done to develop their growth. All children should be an advanced society's greatest investment, because they are our future. We can also learn to create small communities again and move away from the dark energies of the concrete jungles they call towns and cities. This is our big opportunity, and it is history in the making. For the first time in history, a group, albeit small, has started the path to a new way, a new planet, and a new humanity, whereby it will lead for us to reclaim our birthright and sovereignty, and for the first time have a real say of how this planet should be run. It is the duty of every one of you to work towards that in whatever capacity you are capable of. I know we are all capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. In a non-personal overview, a majority of the planet disappearing may not be the worst case scenario. Far too many on this planet, as we have found out in the past 2 years, are hive-minded and operate by their new parents, the governments and the mainstream news. Easily fooled, easily programmed, all with devastating effect on those of us who see beyond the illusion they present. As many start disappearing, the authority program or the Milgram experiment will go with them. And what will be left is the critical thinkers, the creative peoples, the rebels, and the future of our species to take it forward without hive-minded, programmed bots. It could or should have been also different, but it's not. And we have to do our best regardless of the situations we face. We have to go forward and into uncharted waters and develop into a much more advanced adult-based species of which we can be proud of. And I, for one, think we are capable of achieving this. And I know we will come out of this on the other side of time and free of the dark forces that pervades and plagues our planet, hopefully once and for all. It will be one small step or group for man, but one giant leap for mankind, not seen here for 110,000 years. This has been the Truth, Honour and Integrity Show. My name's Thomas Williams. Bye for now. I became face to face with myself, and I know who I am. That is the task for us all. Face yourself and find out who and what you are, and let's go forward together.